Hello, procrastinators!
Hello, procrastinators!
Welcome to Microsoft conference, thoughts and impressions and things. Yeah, let's cue the title.
Hi, so we've got this really
What's that say? Please reconnect.
Okay, wait, let me just play with it. What is that? There it is.
And we've got, it's really interesting. Actually, it wasn't.
It was a really boring show.
There was an awful lot of a game that's set completely underwater in a magical, mythical world of mermaids and... Oh no, that was Modern Warfare. That was pretty boring. I think I made up my own stories towards the end of that long...
But they did show us the entirety of the single-player campaign, which was nice of them. And
it was nice, because no one else is going to play it otherwise.
Yeah, and the bad guys having the Infinity Ward faces, that was a nice touch.
Yeah. Original, original Infinity Ward, not current.
Respawn
day.
Entertainment now, as they're called, and better off, I'd assume. It was generally just a. Oh wait, okay, no, we'll start with me. I'm a PC gamer. We'll talk about all the brilliant PC exclusives that Microsoft, the biggest ones, the ones they announced. Oh, was that Facebook Sims thing? Oh, that was EA.
No, that was EA.
Well, that's the PC releases done.
Okay, I think we should now talk about all of those wonderful, first-person shooters that we would really like to get our teeth into and that really excite us.
Well, I don't play online, and I don't really play first-person shooters.
I don't play first-person
shooters. I only play games with, charm. Insomniac!
That wasn't this one.
Should we make this one the Microsoft, EA, and Ubisoft?
I think
we're going to need to pad it. Okay, Microsoft. Right.
If we sum up Microsoft,
I'll do the summary. I've got this now. Microsoft had a new Nintendo console. No, seriously, I have this summed up. Don't you see anything? Microsoft had to come back a new Nintendo console, which turned out to be a controller and a console. Maybe we're not quite sure, and a new Sony console. So they announced 4 Halo games, which I thought was a bit of overkill, more than anything. Halo Remake, Halo 4, 5 and 6. Yeah, feel free to react. 4
of a game. Okay, sorry. You're just there going, in particular, the Halo game where they're going, wow, it's new.
Oh, the remake, the remake was wonderful.
They're going, it's new and it's innovative, and you're there going, I see. So, which bits are innovative? The bits we stole from the first part. Okay, and the other parts are new. I suppose that technically adds up.
Watch the graphics, because they do a wipe-over. They're like, old graphics, new graphics. It's like colour, grayscale. It's beautiful. It's such a thing to watch. You can just see that because Halo had quite good, nice, interesting graphics. It was all bright and very vivid, and now it's just browns and greens.
Then there was, there was some other parts of the Microsoft conference, remember?
Oh yeah, there was a Kinect. Sorry, my brain was lagging. Like the Kinect. You can stop that now. You're shaking the camera. This whole room shake. That shook the camera. All I did was bounce up and down my chair.
You mean that was your amazing Kinect control? Clearly, what happened was by you jumping up and down. By you jumping up and down, the camera is shaking.
No, actually,
that's a new functionality they've added in. Probably Madden or some other game that I care less about.
Yeah, when
the giving birth game.
There was only one game where we kind of sat in silence and listened because Tim Schafer came on.
I like
Tim Schafer. Tim Schafer probably got in trouble for a line he said.
I'm surprised they let him back on the stage.
Yeah, they were going to do a demo of Once Upon a Monster, the Sesame Street game that Tim Schafer's working on, and so to cure it, because most people just go,
I think we should just recommend the Tim Schafer footage and link to it because I think he can do it better than we can.
We'll do it anyway, but look it down there. Pause us now, go find it, come back.
He said he learned everything.
Good.
He said he learned everything that he knows from Sesame Street. He learned how to spell from Big Bird. Elmo taught him how to read. I've done that. So he learned how to count from the count. and he learnt healthcare from the Cookie Monster.
Dietary things, exercise routines.
Healthcare works fine.
It's fine. Anyway, that wasn't the great joke. The great joke was when he had.
Let's go over to the.
No, it wasn't. It was cue the simulated family.
Yeah.
He just goes cue the simulated family.
So
and these two guys go, "Oh, Dad, this is great." And they're going, "We know you're faking it. Tim Schafer just told us." No, I'm pointing at you. That you're not Tim Schafer. Tim Schafer was over there.
So wanted it to go. Hi, simulated son. Hi, simulated dad. Only probably the voices would be the other way around.
There was really that footage was actually ridiculously interesting because it's a new. It seems to be a new feature of Kinect of what they do with their hands doesn't correspond to what happens on the screen anymore. But that's just because they record a lot of their footage.
It was interesting watching some of the.
I to say that.
I think it was interesting watching some of the other conferences where you saw people actually playing the games and commenting on the fact when they were winning and losing.
Yeah,
they're going, "Wow, look at that live footage."
That was humanness. And the others going, "Oh yeah, humanness."
We here at Nerd³ give thumbs up to humanness.
Yeah. Are there any other games that Microsoft announced? Let's go back in time. Yeah, Mr. Cocaine. Was it Caffeine?
Caffeine.
I don't know his name from Ubisoft.
I'm ashamed at the fact we just did that.
He was.
Can we cut that out? I know it's supposed to be one take.
You know the sort of person that you see and you go, "Your destiny is to be an internet meme." He was very much one of those.
He was proof that Ubisoft has become more about the casual gamer and less about real people.
Yeah. The guy looked like he just snorted Charlie Sheen. He was just sort of. That's the sort of the look he had.
I think he had a bit of that. Sorry, if we're going to keep talking about.
We've moved on to Ubisoft.
Can we maybe saturate the screen again?
Oh yeah, go. Whoa.
Thank you.
Unsaturated? I probably did at some point. If I didn't, then.
Yeah, we did.
Now we're brighter!
That was a cue.
Was that?
Yeah. Some of us keeping track of this.
Cool.
Got a time limit, man.
Some of us are editing.
What's the time limit? It's exciting. I don't know how long we've been going for. And then, can't read. Oh, we're good.
We're good. Okay. So, EA had some sports games. And, okay, Insomniac came there, and I'm a huge fan of Ratchet and Clank. Love Spyro. Not a huge fan of Resistance, if we're honest. I was very much there with I was expecting this to be the Marmite game. I knew I was either going to love this or hate this. I was not expecting to come out of this going, "I don't know what this game is! I still don't know if I like this or not." It had a lot of character, most of it stolen from The Incredibles, but nevertheless, it did have a
directly
lot of
stolen
character.
from The Incredibles.
And The Incredibles never gave me a good game, so I don't care. So, I mean, I'm happy that we got that, and that there's certainly a lot of charm. Part of me certainly wanted to play the game. I'm just not sure I still will want that once I've seen what the gameplay is.
Yeah,
so
we
I
don't even know what
reserve
the game
comments
is.
on that. It's
don't know what the game is.
Yeah. Other than the fact it's 4-player, which is generally not a good plan. What happened to single player? I like single player. Don't you agree, Dan, in us joining this vlog together? Oh. Yes, so...
No! That's the one I want to talk about. I've just remembered its existence and it was horrible. Battle, was it? Nothing, no. Or Battlefield 3, that was quite nice. I hate first-person shooters and I saw Battlefield 3 and I was like, maybe. No, Brothers in Arms, the really serious, gritty, historically accurate series is turning into Team Fortress meets Inglourious Bastards.
There was an awful lot of Team Fortress clones.
Why? It seems to be like they go, "Hey, Valve's making a stupid amount of money from this. Let's try and get some of it." You won't.
Just copy Portal. Seriously.
There aren't enough portals in the world.
There are not enough portals.
You can only have 2 from each gun. That means 4-player portal. Just go mental. Random portal screenshot. There you go. That was a random portal screenshot. That's not anything to do with E3. I just threw up a random portal screenshot. You try and do a screenshot. I reject your screenshot. Okay. Was there anything else that was I think the best-selling game that came out of all of this was The Sims Facebook.
Yes, something that none of us care about.
No,
but
you don't care about.
Mentioned is probably going to make more money than all of the rest of the games we've mentioned put together.
Probably. Sims plus Facebook, and lots of flirty whatever people do on Facebook. What do people do on Facebook? They poke each other. Poking.
Yeah. And finally, a list of things that I was really excited because I was worried that Ubisoft might not get through all of the things I wanted to hear from, and I'm glad that they managed to find enough time in their conference for to show us Prince of Persia. Particularly the fact that it was the sequel to the 2008 that all of their fans are bugging them for. Beyond Good and Evil,
I'm
Alive, which they've just released.
Hang on!
Enough to
I've just remembered something! None of that happened!
Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
They ignored Prince of Persia, I'm Alive, no one knows anything about that game. Oh, but we got some news on Beyond Good and Evil 2. Wait, we got some news on Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's coming out in the next console generation.
Oh. You know what else? I mean, at least Ubisoft must have redeemed themselves when they showed us that really nice new footage of the new Uncharted. Not Uncharted, that's the wrong system altogether. When they released the new Assassin's Creed data, only this time what they decided to do was move on because they're only supposed to spend one game on an era.
One game per era.
And they've already spent 2 games on this era. So they showed us new footage of Ezio.
I'm bored of Ezio and I've only played one game with him.
That's 3. You promised us 1. I suppose we should stop listening to what you promised us, which would be fine so long as Assassin's Creed wasn't running on a giant long promise that something good will come out at some point, and I'm losing faith in you.
Right. Oh, we should wrap up now, but one more thing. The secret announcement of Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3 looked like an amazing game until the main character picked up a gun. That with survival, with the sort of crazy, the good writing and the sort of the survival and the getting out and the splashes.
The story bit looked really good.
And then you picked up a gun and it just became every other Far Cry.
Also, Ghost Recon looked really fun until they stopped playing it in that 8-bit version and then started playing it in the real game. Seriously, if you would like my money, Ubisoft, if you could make that 8-bit version. Incidentally, that's so not 8-bit.
No. You don't know what 8-bit is.
I mean, I
Go
know
back
you
in
were
time.
around there. Look at some of your old games. Those were what you gave us in those Let's Look Back in Time were not old games. But nevertheless, if you were to make some of those, they do look a bit better than your current library.
Yeah.
You might want to think about that.
Good luck with that. Anyway, we should sign off here. That was the Microsoft, EA, Ubisoft. Yeah, we'll get on to the good one now. The next one's Sony. Sony's good. Well, Sony wasn't good either. This is going to be boring. God, at least we're funny. Alright, I'm bored. See ya.